Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. This might sound like a bit of an out there concept, but awakening to narcissistic abuse is like the Matrix. Beware, because you see in the film, when he's offered the blue or the red pill, and he has the choice whether to stay awake or go back to sleep, and he chooses to stay awake. This is the position that you find yourself in after awakening to the narcissist involved in your life, the abuse that you faced, the unmasking. It can be easy to just bury your head in the sand and act like this didn't happen, you know. Perhaps if you had a really strong connection with this individual, it can be quite overwhelming for you to face the reality of that they're evil, exactly what they are. It can be really a daunting reality to face. But the reason why I draw the connection with the Matrix film is because the whole concept of the film is they want to keep you asleep when there's many people that are asleep in the Matrix, right? But you're one of those chosen people, the empath, that has awakened and is perhaps now seeing toxicity in your family circle, toxicity in your friends, toxicity in romantic relationships. Even you viewing these from an outside perspective, you're seeing toxicity involved in relationships, right? You're seeing this now. So you need to be aware that these other types of individuals, you know, whether it's now or further down the line, they will try and come back into your life to try and put you back to sleep. They will. And you've got to try your best not to fall back to sleep. You've really got to try your best not to fall back to sleep, because the awakening process is gradual, you know. You can be awakened. It's actually easier to fall back to sleep than it is to stay awakened, you know. Being awakened can bring a lot of not negative, that's the wrong way to say it. It can bring a lot of hardship with it, a lot of pain with being awakened, because you don't feel a connection or you don't resonate with the rest of the population, and it can seem like you're facing this alone. But what you need to know is there are other people out there like you. There are other awakened empaths. There are other individuals that are awakened like you, you know, that you can find, you know. But if you have just gone through the awakening, please give it time. Please always give it time. If you've just gone through the awakening, you've just woke up to the narcissist involved in your life, please give it time before you try and locate another awakened empath, because you're not going to be in the best version of yourself. You need to be in your best version, in your best state of mind, in your best state of heart, soul. You need to be in a good state of consciousness before you engage with another awakened empath. So there is kind of a blessing that comes from there not being a lot of empaths. It's so that when you do discover another empath, even if they're unawakened, even if you discover another unawakened empath, you'll feel a really strong connection with them as well. You will do. And maybe you're going to be that person that has been put there in their life to assist them going forward. Maybe that might be your duty, to assist them, help them awaken. That could be what your life entails, you know. But touching on the Matrix film again, I think it was the third one. He's completely back to sleep. The the main character is completely back to sleep. They've got him on medication and things like this, etc. He's completely back to sleep. So he's taking these pills on a daily basis, and he's actually fallen asleep to someone that he was on the missions with prior. So in the other Matrix films, one of the antagonists. I think an antagonist is the negative person. I'm not sure, but like the main characters in the other films, even though they're living in the same city, he and her are basically asleep to each other, you know, and it takes him to go through another awakening to start to realize that there's something there. Like, I don't know if it was flashbacks that he was getting, or he was getting certain things. They had him in therapy, they had him in things like this, and even the therapist was in on it. I know this is sounding like way out there because it's a film, it's for entertainment purposes, but there's a lot of knowledge you can extract from films. There's a lot of knowledge you can actually extract, and there's deeper meanings in a lot of these films. A lot of people just watch these films and take them on surface value, but there is a deeper meaning to all of these films, and you can extract knowledge from them. But what I'm trying to say to you is, even with all of his strength and power, the main character, Neo, he did fall back to sleep, you know? He did fall back to sleep. So it's the same as you. Sometimes it's easier to fall back to sleep and just be part of the Matrix, you know? Sometimes it's easier to just be that way. Fall asleep to it, do what other people are doing, follow other people. Sometimes it can feel easier to do that because of the hardships that come with the awakening process of standing on your own, standing for what you believe in, you know, feeling lonely, feeling alone. That can be quite distressing for the awakened empath or the awakened chosen one, you know. So just beware, you know. There are going to be other individuals that try to put you back to sleep. That, you know, even your own closest, nearest and dearest, if you try and start expressing what you've seen or what you felt from this parasite that was involved in your life, the narcissist that was involved in your life, many of them aren't going to believe you. You know, it's just the way it is. Friends, family members, you know, you might be dealing with something at work with a narcissist, and you try and open up to your romantic partner and they just don't believe you. You know, you might have seen something with a boss, or you might have seen something in your family, and your romantic partner don't believe you. So it can happen in any kind of dynamics, realistically. But just try your hardest not to fall back to sleep. Try your hardest, because it's gonna come your way. You know, it's gonna come your way, and it's gonna feel easier to just go with the flow, fall back to sleep. But even though I'm telling you to beware, you will awaken again at some point. So even if you do fall back to sleep, it's highly likely that something will trigger an awakening in you again, because the awakening process is gradual and it happens over a course of time, you know? So try your hardest not to fall back to sleep. And if you have fallen back to sleep, don't be hard on yourself. You know, don't be hard on yourself. It happens. But there will be a point in time that you do awaken again, you know? So anyway, I hope this doesn't sound too cliche. And if you'd like to know more about leave the narcissist to downgrade while you upgrade, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.